He's lined up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Cardinals offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Lincoln Keenholz. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. A little release to the back. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. The whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Handoff, Isaac Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Howie Rowe will check on his condition. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up the... Draw on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
On the draw, it's Overton. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hawkins. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A pick 6.
And And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things are a little one-sided so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Foley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Brown.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Fires to the middle. Finds his man. It's Overton. Runs through, man. He might have some space. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
And these running backs, they practice with receivers now. They're running routes all the time, and you see, they give him the football out in space. He knows exactly how to run routes and how to do damage. And the best part is he
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play.
Makes the catch and he's free. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he